Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the March sampler from Corona Cigar Co. I already did one for February, so now I figured I'll just keep getting them and I'll show you guys what you get. On their website it shows it, but I want to show you guys a better view of what you get if you're interested in getting it or just to know. And also cigars that I'll be reviewing later on. So it comes with 6 cigars as always. Comes in a special Corona Ziploc bag. I can already tell there's some things in here that I've really been wanting to try. Comes with a pamphlet that explains to you March 2013, explains to you what you're getting, how much they cost, a little bit of background of each. It tells you the 6 cigars, the name, the different sizes they have it in, and the price per box. So here we have, first up, one called Oliveros. Surprisingly, this one doesn't have any prices on it. It just has a short description. But it's got an interesting looking band, kind of unique. It's like a yellowish gold, some white. Here it is. I'm guessing that's in a Churchill size or maybe Lancero size. Probably like a long Churchill. There's the band. It says Oliveros. Here it says has Dominican and Nicaraguan long filler, Cuban seed, like they all say. It says it's mild, has a Cameroon wrapper, and that's about it. It doesn't have a price or anything. That's weird. But anyway, here's Oliveros. If you guys know anything about it, let me know. There's that. Next we have Nub, Connecticut. I've been wanting to try Nub for a long time. They're made by Oliva, which is one of my favorite companies. It was my first favorite company. So I've never had a nub before, but they claim that they made them this short because, you know, to get the sweet spot of the cigar. So kind of like you're starting around the second third. If it was a Churchill, you'd be starting around the second third, so you skip the first third. But that's what they claim. I haven't had one yet. But this is a Nub, Connecticut. It's got the cream colored wrapper. Binder. It's got a nice Connecticut wrapper there. As you can see, it's very, very thick ring gauge. This is the 4x60. Well, I'm guessing. I'm not sure because there's a lot. They're all short sizes. They didn't even thought. They're all in really short custom sizes, so I don't know which one this is. I'm guessing it could be 4x60. I don't know, but they're all very. They come in boxes of 24, except for one. But they're priced at around from 116 all the way up to 150. So probably around $5 to $6 a stick. But they're really short, so it might not be worth it. But I don't know. I'm just speculating. I've never had one before, but I'll definitely be reviewing this because I've been wanting to try Nub for a long time. They have like 4 or 5 different wrappers, but they're pretty much all the same length, just real short, but very, very thick ring gauge, huge ring gauge. So it comes with one of those. This is probably the best, most expensive, nicest, best known cigar in the pack. Monte Cristo White Churchill. Well, not a Churchill, but Monte Cristo White label. And this is in Belicoso, number 2 Belicoso. I love this size. I love this type of Vitola with the figurado cap. Nice thick ring gauge, nice length. It is 6 1/8 by 52. I love this size. This Vitola is probably my favorite, Belicoso. I love, love, love this size. I haven't had the White Churchill in this size. And I have another White Churchill that's a limited edition from the CRA sampler, but I'll put this in front of it because I don't want to smoke the limited edition one or anytime soon. So I came with one of these, and this is a lot more pricey. A box, you're talking $300 plus. So this is hands down the most expensive, best known cigar in the pack. So they usually throw in, Corona Cigar Co. usually throws in 1 cigar, sometimes even 2 that are worth a little bit more, that are better known. So I guess so you don't complain, or at least give you the illusion that you're getting your money's worth. Which, they're right on the edge. With some, you're getting your money's worth. With some, in my opinion, you don't get your money's worth. But with this one, I'm happy for the price. It came out to $31, including shipping. And for these cigars, I don't mind paying that price for them. But anyway, got a White Churchill. And then you got Corona Wedge Candela. This is another cigar made by Corona Cigar Co. They have nice bands on them. But this is a very strange cigar. One, it is Corona Wedge Candela, so it has a Candela wrapper. For you guys that don't know, that's a green wrapper. I guess it's a premature. They don't let it age all the way. And it's got a. So I hear this is very, very bitter, and some people hate it, some people love it. I've never had a Candela wrapper before. I'm a little bit nervous about trying it. Yeah, I mean, it's just so outlandish. I mean, it's a green cigar. I mean, it's very strange. And it's got a wrapper. It's got a wedge wrapper. I guess you're supposed to. You don't need to cut it. It just comes right off. You bite it off or something like that. You pull it off. It's a very distinct shape it's got. So all you need is a lighter, I guess. And yeah, so there's this, which I don't know about this. I've never had a wedge cigar. I've never had a Candela wrapper, so that's gonna be a first time for me. Then we have Habanos 5 Añejado. So it's from Little Havana. So that's here in Miami. Little Havana is a little Cuban neighborhood here in Miami, in the downtown area, which happens to be a cigar paradise. If you guys come to Miami, you like cigars, definitely go down to Little Havana. It's just a Cuban culture, just environment, and Cuban restaurants, stuff like that. You can get your Cuban food, Cuban people, Cuban shops. It's Little Havana for a reason. I mean, you really feel immersed by Cuban culture. You do in all of Miami. There's so many, probably 1 in 3 people or 1 in 2 people in Miami is Cuban or related to Cubans or Cuban ancestry, which is great because that makes Miami a cigar paradise. But Little Havana is a step above. In Little Havana, every corner you have a cigar store, dozens, and it's not a big place, but you have well over, I don't know, 10 cigar stores in a small neighborhood, but it's got, every corner has a cigar store. They have different prices, and it's a paradise. So it says this is from Little Havana, here in Miami. The Cuban-American rollers. I'm guessing this is the Robusto 5x50. Wow, you get a box of 20 for $40. So these are extremely cheap. I guess $2 a stick. Yeah, $2 a stick for these. This is a $2 cigar right here. So if it's any good, I'll be getting more of these, definitely. The construction looks very nice on it. It has a nice band. It says Edición Limitada, limited edition. And yeah, it looks very well constructed. It has a nice band. It's embossed. And it's made here in Miami, so, always support your local community. So if this is any good, I'll definitely be getting more. This is another Miami-themed cigar. This is Art Deco by Nestor Miranda. I've been wanting to try this. So the Art Deco is like a Miami-themed, like in the 50s, like Miami Vice type, and, Tony Montana. We still have a few buildings that look like that, but most of them have been torn down. But there's still a few, and this definitely has that theme. I'll show you guys the band. It has a real nice band. Very unique. That 50s style. Art Deco. And this says Nestor Miranda Collection on top in cursive writing. This is, I think this one's the coffee break. Yeah, this is the coffee break, 4.5 by 50. So that's a cool name for it. Makes sense, 4.5. It's yeah, that's what I thought. It's blended by Don Pepin Garcia, so most likely it'll have a lot of pepper. Consistent, it says it's consistent, has good construction. Don Pepin cigars are very consistent and very well constructed, so that's true. It says it's smooth, silky, has cocoa, espresso, and earthy. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it doesn't have a lot of pepper in it, but they're well priced. It's you can get in the Toro 6x60, nice thick ring gauge, 21 cigars for $150. So it's not a bad price. And then here it has a little, tells you the name of the cigar and has you like a little scoreboard, a line or two for you to write notes, so you can go back and look, and a little scoreboard for you to put what score you gave the cigar. And this also includes a 10% discount on any online order with Corona Cigar Co. They have daily deals, weekly deals. They have a lot of good deals, bundles, samplers. They have their own cigars that they sell, Corona Cigar Co., which I've yet to try, but really been wanting to. And so let me show you the cigars one more time. Oliveros, Montecristo White Churchill, which I really want to review. I love those. And Corona Wedge Candela. Very strange looking cigar. Then you got Habanos Añejado. Habano 5 Añejado from Little Havana. $2 a stick, so hopefully that's good. You get more. Art Deco by Nestor Miranda, blended by Don Pepin Garcia. Coffee Break, 4.5 by 50. And then a Nub Connecticut. I don't know what size this is. I'm guessing it's at least a 60 gauge. And around 4 inches, I guess. I'm not sure because they're all short sizes. So I'm not really sure what this one's called or the size, but it's a Nub Connecticut. So alright guys, if you guys have anything here you see you want me to review ahead of time or to put in front of the others, let me know. Otherwise I'll just review them randomly. But I'll give them a week or two at least to age, so by the time this video's uploaded, give it a week or two before I review any of these. I won't review them in order. I still have stuff from old samplers that I want to review, and I might push some of these ahead of those, so it's all random unless you guys give me requests. Alright guys, till next time.